Hello viewers, well WRC 5 is released on the 16th of October and here we finally have our hands on the PS4 version. Reviews are going to be coming out next week, so this is just a preview of the title because I've just literally got my hands on it and recorded some footage of various points of view for you guys to look at while I get to work on next week's coverage. Obviously, like we've seen on the PC version, the PS4 version's come out, it's improved a lot on what we saw in terms of frame rate, in terms of the early build, but frame rate will vary, it seems, stage to stage, in terms of, you know, some stages are closer to 60, some stages are closer to 30, so it's a bit varied in that sense, what we've seen so far. And it seems to have come along nicely, but as for the whole game, I'm going to be testing it on the pad, testing it on the wheel, and then giving some impressions. You can see here various points of view from the cockpit cam, as well as behind car as well. And I'll be, once I've analysed it, put a bit of time into it, I'll go through the pluses and minuses of everything that we see here as well. So next week you can look forward to some detailed coverage. I wanted to just put in a bit of a stage here. It's running from the bonnet cam here, mainly to look at the stage. And you can see here, this is obviously I've recorded this in 60 frames, and you can see it's running pretty smoothly on this stage. So it really varies. Some of the lighting's really nice as well. I mean, visually, you know, sort of moving on from what we talked about a few weeks ago, it's not necessarily groundbreaking, but it's also a lot better than many of us were expecting it was going to be, judging from the early trailers, which were very poor. So the team have done a good job in bringing it together. Frame rate optimization has been improved quite a bit since the early build. Nice lighting there as well through the trees, stuff like that. As you can see, with the controller it plays quite well, but I am looking forward to getting a hands-on with the wheels, so I'll be using my Thrustmaster T500 on the PS4 version. I have seen some of the Xbox 360 version, and you know, that's looking okay, but obviously doesn't have some of the lighting and effects that you see in these versions. And hopefully at some point I'll get my hands on the PC version as well, and I'm looking forward to trying that out. You know, I don't know if it has a field of view control or anything like that, steering wheel removal or anything, but hopefully it'll have some form of control to help with triple screens if I go a bit wide there. Driver area there, I expected the car to get on the inside, and I just didn't get enough wheel spin on the corner. So overall, Monte Carlo looking good. The stages I've seen so far, they vary in length, and I'll be testing them out and then giving you guys a bit more sort of in-depth coverage next week, and you can probably look forward to a few of the inevitable comparisons as well that everyone will be asking for on the PC, as I enjoy my rallying. But it's nice to see rallying get a renaissance, if you like, you know, between this, of course, challenges next year, Dirt Rally, Sebastian Loeb Rally. It's going to be a lot to look forward to, and it's great for rally games to compete with each other, to push each other in terms of development, and to improve that experience in bringing the real sort of WRC experience to the home. But we're getting to the end of this stage now, so that's it for my little ramble on WRC 5. More coverage to come in the coming days, and there'll be more from me very soon.
4, right 2 plus, 50, finished.